Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. If you are watching this live, it is November 7th, 2024. If you're watching it at some point in the future, you are watching the unedited, archived, saved video from my live streaming session. I am playing on a PS5, watching the game on my TV, playing the game on my TV, and watching the chat room on my laptop, sitting here beside me. So I may or may not see your comments right away. I have to turn away from the screen to look at the chat. Yesterday, I didn't stream for very long, just a couple of hours. And we mainly did some inventory management. We went to Bone Cloak's apothecary. Astarion let himself into the locked basement and searched down there, found a secret hidden area, looted everything. And then we went into the sewers to try to find Minsc. We found some treasure. We found some strange goings-on with some deluded mage or something down there. We didn't have to fight him. We talked our way out of it. But we also found Arabella. Talked to her a little bit. And now we are right here in the Abandoned Cistern, very close to finding Minsc, I believe. And he's with some Ball cultists, which... right now in the game, Orin has kidnapped Lae'zel, and we haven't gotten her back yet. So I don't know if fighting these Ball cultists will piss her off. But if something goes wrong, I guess we'll just reload. We've already fought some Ball cultists earlier. It didn't seem to change anything as far as I know. I'm hoping we can still rescue Lae'zel at some point. But I'm trying to finish exploring the city and doing side quests before I try to progress the Orin thing and main story stuff. Yep, there I am. Check. My audio is working. I'm in the chat room now. Awesome. There I am on YouTube. Okay, so... there are the cultists over there. Let's go see what happens if we try to go and deal with them. Why do we even need the Zentarum? They worship nothing but their own fattened purses. Avarice and self-interest, instruments of the Lord of Murder, wouldn't you say? Okay, well, let's go see what happens when we walk over here.
Just as I was getting bored, our Lord sends us a little diversion.
Okay, so there's no talking to them, just fighting them. Alright. Unstoppable aura of murder. What does that mean? Nearby hostile creatures become vulnerable to piercing damage. Unstoppable. Reduce the next damage taken by the entity to 1 and consumes 1 charge of unstoppable. Okay. Cannot harm sanctuary. Great. Alright. Oh, Astarion's right here.
Yes, here.
Alright, does that bring them into normal range? Yes. Let's try an arrow of acid. Didn't sneak attack him. He's gone. Good shot, Astarion, my love. Move him out of the way.
Death greets us all, but not today.
I think I'm gonna try
Swords meet sorcery.
Gale, and I'm gonna try Magic Missile. Target is too far. Okay, can we move?
Swiftly now.
Well, that did some damage to her.
Red in tooth and claw.
Alright, what has she got? She's got a lot of melee combat. This is an area of effect. But it's a level 5. I don't know if I feel like wasting it on these fools.
I can still move fast when I need to.
Yeah, that'll do some damage. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. I'm not sure what this means. It's a special deal that she can do because of the sword she has called Belm. But it might be an up-close attack. I don't think it's going to be a... Yeah, it's got to be close. Okay.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
This guy's almost dead.
Have to keep going.
That could be that. What is this one? Oh. Protective shell envelops you. Reflects any projectiles targeted at you back to their point of origin. That's pretty cool. Alright.
Gone with the weave.
Let's get Gale out of the way here. That guy's history. That's pretty cool. She summoned a murder of crows. I like it. Okay. Rend Vision. Murderous crows using Rend Vision on Gale. But we can either make him re-roll with Gale's luck, or Gale can use a shield reaction. Let's do that. Okay, so what's going on, Gale? Gale is threatened. But it's Astarian's turn. Okay, what's going on with you, Astarian? Threatened. I don't think that he got blinded, though.
No gloom, all doom.
Okay, Gale, let's try the magic missile again. I think these crows... Oh, some of them have more hit points than others. Jesus Christ, these are some pretty fat crows here. What is this? That's a pretty powerful spell I've never used before. Curriculum of Strategy, Artistry of War. Summon the apparitions of 6 master strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on hit. That's pretty potent. I don't know if it's worth using. Didn't really do much, did it? I've never used this transmuter stone. What's it do? Okay, nothing that's going to help us here. Provokes attack of opportunity, huh? So even if he tries to Misty Step. Oh, no, okay.
Let's have some courage.
Fight that crow. Target is too far away, okay.
Ready.
Alright, she's got a slashing attack. Actually, let me...
Still on my feet.
Okay, that took care of one of them.
Do you know? I think we have given offense.
I thought she had Moonbeam called down here. I think she broke her concentration on it. Yeah. Ooh, Murderous Crow used Rend Vision on Astarion, but Astarion can use shield reaction. I didn't know he had a shield reaction. Well, that one's flying to attack Gale. Gale can also use a shield reaction. Man, they have a high defense. That's crazy. Well, let me get myself...
Time to push my luck again.
Am I standing in Caustic Brine? Oh, but I do have Call Lightning. Okay. Speak with animals. Can I talk to it? Alright, it is toast.
There's blood in the air.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
this Kevo Phogge person is really powerful. Alright, let's fight fire with fire and go into a wild shape.
Unleash me.
Alright, well just take care of this crow right here, okay, my dude? How many hit points does it have left? 19, okay. Dang, it's still alive. Let's shove it. Oh no, this thing is gonna get involved in the fight too? Are you freaking kidding me? It's not your fight, my dude. Counterspell. Where did it go? Oh, it's flying around behind. Oh, it was gonna help. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's in green. Yeah, alright. So they were getting involved on our side. Sweet. I'll accept that. They're allies. Okay. Alright, let's try Ghoulish Touch. Something I haven't tried yet. And he missed. Alright, got that one. Yeah, I know, they don't drop anything, but I keep checking.
Can't even catch my breath.
I guess I can't call down the lightning anymore, huh? Alright, let's conjure a woodland being. I'll call my dryad to help.
Death is but a word away.
Alright, I'm gonna just let that little grease ball fight the crow. Bring Gale back in here.
Knight to King 5.
And where is this person? Over here. Well, that didn't take care of everything, did it?
War is an old woman's game.
Alright, so what have we got here? Jugular Strike. Shred Armor. Or just Bite. Let's do another Jugular Strike on this. Ooh, and missed. Oh, critical hit. We got her. What kind of crossbow is that? +1 hand crossbow. Alright. Alright, can't do anything. Dash on Greaseball, that's funny. Thanks for the help, Greaseball. These two Greaseballs are out here helping us fight this crow. That's pretty funny. Oh, we still got one crow here, okay. Aw, dang, come on. We can't even hit a crow. There we go.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I guess there's nothing for the Dryad to do here.
I won't give in.
Still nothing on the murderous crows, but I keep checking. Alright, so there's just one crow left and it's out there. Alright, let's go.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Hey, thanks for the assist, Greaseballs. Wow, Jahira. Alright, let's do a short rest.
That hit the spot.
Okay. And let's keep heading on, I guess. We'll just save. We're trying to find Minsc. Oh, and the vine is gone. Alright, we already looted her. Let's loot this guy. He just had a whole bunch of knives. We will sell those later.
Looks jammed.
Alright, you guys, hang out here and let me look around. Sluice valve. Water level valve. Butcher valve. Note to sanitation workers. Let's read it. You probably want to open the sluice gate so you can get into the cistern and muck it out. To do that, you need to manipulate the valves to get the water level and heat level to their optimum levels at the same time. Don't get scalded. Oh, jeez. Peas Louise. Let's look around a little bit more. Oh, walked in the caustic brine. Let's not do that.
That should work.
Alright, let's take a look here. Let's do a save. Probably have to delete some saves because I've been playing for a while. Alright, so we gotta get into the green zone, I assume. Water level rising. Temperature increased. Alright, let's reload. It looked like it was counting down turns, so maybe I gotta go into turn-based mode to figure this out. And we gotta sit here a while. The save files are getting large, I guess. Okay. Well, first, let's try dealing with the sluice valve.
No use. It's blocked.
No use, it's blocked. Okay.
Someone there? No use. It's blocked.
Nature's servant awaits.
Alright, we all failed at that. And she can't even interact with it at all, so, okay.
At least things have stayed interesting.
And this is the emergency release valve. Not sure what that does, but okay. Let's go into turn-based mode.
Let's move.
Whatever it takes.
Salutations.
such authority.
Alright, now this one's in the green zone.
Alright. What now?
This one's not in the green zone yet.
At your command.
Looking ahead.
Alright, perfect warmth. It says. I'm not going to do
This ought to be
anything.
good.
And we still need the water to rise. What happened to the water and the temperature? Ugh. Alright, water level rising for 2 turns.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
I'm gonna leave this turned off for a minute.
Let me guess. You need something.
Touch me.
Perfect water level? Doesn't look like perfect water level.
Which way is the nearest library?
The work is never done.
One little leaf.
Work to be done.
Ah, excellent choice.
Perilously hot, it says. High water level.
What to do?
Let us show them how it's done.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Call and I answer.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I don't understand what is going on here.
Close.
I really don't. It says perfect water level and perfect warmth. So oh, it opened. Okay. I guess that's all we had to do. Come on. Alright, I guess that was it somehow. I'm not sure what I did, but we did it. So, that's all that matters. I guess I was assuming that they had to be in the right... They had to stay in the green area. But you just gotta, like, scroll over the temperature valve and the water valve themselves. And if it says perfect, then you're done. That's all you need to do, okay? Oh, auto-saving. Oh.
Always nice to be wanted.
We better have her pop out into her human form if we're going to be interacting with... I can see people up ahead. Let's wash off your face, too.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Keep your distance, darling. We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Wash the sewer off of all of us. I'm standing in a sewer pipe washing the sewer off, but okay. Let's let Jaheira go in.
Yes?
It's your circus, Jaheira.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zhentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend, too?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect, and you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsc has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the Guildhall.
Oh, 2 new journal updates commence battle. What? Let's look here. Return to the Guildhall. You saw the Stone Lord meeting with the Zhentarim. The cult are paying the Zhentarim for some service at the Guildhall. We should find out what. Return Raketh's gold. We saw Raketh's gold given to a Zhentarim agent called Roa. It's unlikely she'll part with it willingly. Oh, yeah. We've met her before, I think. We saw her in the Goblin Camp, I think, in Act 1. And maybe we saw her again in Moonrise Towers in Act 2, I think. We found Minsc's hideout and learned that he has been tadpoled by the cult. If he's being brainwashed by the Absolute, then perhaps there's still a chance to take him alive. Okay. I get it. So, let's do another save. We need to kill all these other fools. Well, that's Roa Moonglow. And that's Minsc. Who's up here? Invoker of Ball. Nightblade, Delenja, Dax, Jaheira. Who's not Jahira? Snicker. Death's Head of Ball. Nightblade. Edward Tremby. Okay. Abad Rashamar. And another Nightblade over here. Alright. I want to try to keep Roa alive and Minsc. That means going to non-lethal, but let's just try to... Maybe we can knock her out. Do I have a sleep potion of some kind? Coat your active weapon with poison. Targets must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned and fall asleep. Let's do that. And she fell asleep. Excellent.
Let's go.
I'm gonna pull Astarion back.
Do not kill him! Find another way! Please!
Alright, we're gonna toggle non-lethal.
It is already over.
No choice but to keep going. On my way.
Alright, I am not gonna non-lethal it in here. I am gonna owlbear it up, I think. So, let's do it. I'm just gonna go with that. Oh, so they ran down here and woke her up. Okay. What you got, Gale? Now would be a good time for this artistry of war.
Certainly.
Ooh, I think somebody died. Damn, Gale, that was quite the unleashing. Let's look at the combat log. Alright, Gale healed for 1 hit point. Cast Curriculum of Strategy, Artistry of War. Hit somebody for 11 force damage. Hit for 1 force damage, 9 force damage, 8 force damage, 14 force damage. Killed Snicker. Okay, I think that was the animal back there. And hit everybody else. That was pretty sweet, Gale. And retreat. Hit and retreat. Excellent, my dude. Of course, she's gonna hit the other Jaheira. What's this guy gonna do? And this guy. Ooh, let's counterspell it.
Jaheira! You have an evil, much uglier creature. Minsc does not like this.
Ha ha ha! Yeah. Cunning action dash. Yeah, just take your fine ass back down here out of harm's way. I'm gonna let Jaheira continue working on Minsc. With non-lethal damage.
Where do I go from here?
Well, I say you do a crushing flight up here on these fools. Sure, whatever. Knocked out. Okay. Okay, so I guess my claws also do non-lethal damage. Okay. Death's Head, a ball, knob, schmaz. Use Stunning Gaze on Gale. He only needs a 14 to save, but rolled a 9. He can roll again with his luck. Sure. Saved against Stunning Gaze. Alright, Gale.
Pawn to Cleric 4.
What are his level 5 spells? Eye Bite. Your eyes become black corridors, walled in teeth. Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. I've never tried this spell. So let's try it, I guess. Let's try putting things to sleep. Sleeping, alright. They're asleep. Is that all that does? Alright, sure. Let's shield it. So I don't want to hit Jaheira here. The real Jaheira. She's hanging on by a thread. Can he arrow of salve her? No, that doesn't help. Oh, not humanoid, huh? Oh, monstrosity. Okay. Well, let's see if I have an arrow of monstrosity slaying. I think I might. Ooh, knocked her for a loop. Trying to run away? That's probably the smart move. Okay. Alright, first of all, Jaheira needs to drink a health potion.
Well, so much for peace.
Well, let's finish this fool. Miss! There we go. We killed that one. Gaz. Oh, and the Invoker of Ball is also dead. Good. Good riddance to you.
You still have time to surrender.
Alright, is she still doing non-lethal damage? Yeah, alright, come on. Let's keep working on Minsc. Hang on a second. I think he's got a potion that he can drink to gain an additional spell slot. Yeah. You know what? He's also got these interesting potions that I've never used in the game, and I don't even know if they can be used. But here's the thing. We collected them all when we were fighting the hag in Act 1. And I'm wondering if they can be thrown like butterflies in the stomach. Let's try throwing. Mother's Loathing, Insanity's Kiss, Wilted Dreams, Lover's Avarice. Missing Pets. Broken Promises, Lost Time. Butterflies in the Stomach. This one, according to the internet, is supposed to cause 1d6 piercing damage and fright. Let's see if it happens.
My pleasure.
And he missed. Ooh, they're inoculated against drow poison. Interesting. Where can Gale go to get out of harm's way here? Too far away, okay. Nothing on Snicker. They're targeting... Sure, why not? Okay, Minsc is paralyzed and threatened, but we want to keep him alive. Oh, the ghoul's doing non-lethal damage too. Alright, that's good to know. I wasn't sure if they were. But it says they all are. Okay. Doesn't say she is though, so let's have her attack. Let's have her attack this one. Miss.
A better position.
Alright, Jaheira. Alright, she's doing non-lethal damage. Let's see if we can take Minsc down. Getting there.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Cutting to the chase.
No! No!
Alright, what happened there? That was a lot of action that I couldn't quite follow. Alright, so Minsc says, Jaheira, no. I use my claws, I fly away. Alright, so Deathhead, Ball, Knob, Schmaz used Stunning Gaze. Jaheira failed the saving throw, so Jaheira was stunned. Then they attacked the ghoul. The ghoul was hit for piercing damage, the ghoul died, and the ghoul disappeared. But when the ghouls disappear, they kind of explode. And Jaheira failed the saving throw against a blast from the ghoul, so she got necrotic damage. Alright. Ball, Schmaz failed the saving throw against the blast. Lost their condition of unstoppable. Got 1 necrotic damage. The other ghoul succeeded a saving throw against a blast from the ghoul. Ghoul blasted ghoul for 10 necrotic damage. Dryad failed and got necrotic damage. The ghoul killed the Dryad. Okay, the Dryad disappeared. Ball, Nov, Schmaz succeeded a concentration saving throw and used a main hand attack, so Jaheira was hit for 18 piercing damage. Then the Nightblade used a main hand attack, hit Jaheira for 18 piercing damage. Gale was healed for 4 hit points somehow. And now it's his turn. Alright, so I'm in decent shape. Gale's fine. Or seems to be. What has he got? Oh yeah, he's got concentration on eye bite. Right. Jaheira's not doing well. Alright, so how do we continue using eye bite?
On it.
Alright, Minsc is knocked out. Okay, excellent. Alright, we don't care about keeping the Nightblade, Asir, Tepul alive. So we're just gonna let them die.
Sometimes the only way out is through. I'll strike you.
We don't care about keeping them alive either. I'll loot their stuff.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Always the same old song.
Alright, we still got non-lethal damage going on. But she really needs to heal. Ooh, heal yourself and increase your hit point maximum by 10 hit points. That's pretty cool. That's from the necklace that I gave her.
Always comes to this.